Going flawless is not easy. You have one bad game, and you have to start the whole card over. And that one bad game can come down to one bad round, which can come down to one bad decision or one small moment of bad luck. Trials is a game mode of moments. One moment can create a snowball effect in so many ways. Being on the top of your game is crucial because whether or not you go flawless depends on whether or not you can consistently make the right decisions. With so much at stake, it's natural to feel a lot of pressure. Pressure that, rightfully, locks a lot of people out of even just the possibility of going flawless. The stakes are very, very real, and oftentimes teams can lose before they've even begun just from self-sabotage, whether it's incorrectly assuming a game will be a washout before it's begun, or overhyping themselves to get the job done. Setting yourself up for failure like this makes it impossible to develop the calm, cool, and collected demeanor of the very best in the game. If you're someone who gets nervous or has a temper, you're going to have to become as calm as a Canadian when they've contracted a case of coronavirus for when those intense moments come. Let me show you how. Hi, my name is Ascendant Nomad, and I'm your advocate for socialized healthcare. God damn it. This video is number 4 of 6 of a collaboration with BRAVEXHERO for making a series of guides for Trials of Osiris. If you're seeing this video on my channel, the link to his channel is below that like button. Be sure to subscribe to his channel for great build advice, excellent tips and tricks, and on occasion, something completely different. If you're seeing this video on BRAVEXHERO's channel, hello! Hope my bedside manner is convincing enough to help you get good. Links to my channel below as well. Now, to the video at hand. Keeping your cool in Trials of Osiris is a symptom of strong underlying systems. It's not as easy as just saying do this or do that. It's a personality trait, and personality traits take a long time to develop. Like many of us that want to develop desirable traits in life, we generally like to fake it till we make it. And learning how to be cool and collected will require an element of that in Destiny 2. That being said, I do want to explore what goes into being a calm player in a meaningful way. Beyond the normal advice that goes something along the lines of, don't send hate mail saying you're gonna f someone's mom, say you're gonna make love to her and marry her so they'll have to call you daddy, or something. As I said before, being a cool cat in the crucible is a symptom of strong underlying systems. Systems are the processes in your head that govern your behavior. They're the sequences of action, reactions, perceptions, and conclusions that you come to based on how events unfold around you. How you respond to anything is a direct result of your systems being molded over a very long period of time, which is why when it comes to changing anything about you, whether it's your physical appearance, eating habits, or consciously maining a titan, you have to enact change at every step of the process line. As James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, puts it, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So, let's talk about the systems of a badly temperamented player. From my Destiny 1 Trials Carries days, here's how I detect a player with bad temperament. Number 1. When loading in, they'd immediately self-sabotage themselves by assuming the opponent's skill level. This is usually done by reading their gun's kill count, recognizing who they were, or by their build. And yeah, listen, these are things that everyone should look at in order to strategize effectively. Of course, somebody with 42,069 kills on their Twilight Oath is going to be pretty handy with it. Does that mean you're going to lose? No, but according to these players, it's a GG already. Number 2, assuming there's only one way of playing the game. It could be the map, or it could be their own self-imposed dogma when it comes to playing well and winning. Some people think that you have to be super aggressive to win. Some people think that you have to play mind games like emoting and teabagging. Others think that baiting and waiting is the way to go. I say the existence of all these mindsets is proof that the game can be played in many ways. Number 3, lack of trust in your teammates. Those who do not trust their teammates try to do it all themselves. They'll take on 2 players at once and put themselves in bad positions because they feel like they have to up the risk to themselves. They don't communicate with their teammates effectively. They also ignore revive orbs because they think you'll get farmed. All of these behaviors are toxic as hell. BRAVEXHERO's video tomorrow on team composition will touch a bit on this as well. Number 4, being dishonest and disingenuous regarding failure. Bad players don't take criticism well. They also seek to deflect blame and try to blame extraneous circumstances like Bungie or some content creator with a British accent making PvP videos. They're not honest with themselves about their own limitations. There's quite a few more telltale signs of bad players, but these are just the most universal in my eyes. I'm sure a version of yourself is or has been guilty of some of these behaviors in the past. So, what's the antidote here? Simple. We adopt the systems of a good player. We fake it till we make it. Number 1. Instead of sabotaging yourself and the team's morale, take the information in the loading screen and strategize with it. That guy with 42,069 Twilight Oath kills? Alright, let's maybe not engage him with the sniper. 2 shotgunners? Let's take them at range. Use the info, but don't prejudice your perception of it with emotion. And pay close attention to the game that's actually in front of you. On the off chance that Drewski is having a bad day with the sniper, you don't want to miss out on the chance to dominate him because you were too busy feeling sorry for yourself and your matchmaking RNG. Number 2. There is no one way to play the game. And if you only know how to play one way to win, you are never going flawless in trials. Your opponents will have all sorts of tricks up their sleeves, and you need to understand them. The top players adapt to their challenges, and you should too. Find out the best way to counter that mountaintop sunshot user, that team of revokers, or 3 handheld supernova crutchers. Every build and every player has their weakness. Target them and beat them. Number 3. Trust your teammates, but focus more on just winning your ones. That means brush up on the basics of positioning, aiming, and managing the fight. If your core gunfight skills are solid, it becomes a lot easier for your teammates to trust you and vice versa. Trust is symbiotic in nature. You can do your part by not standing out in the open against a team of Erentils. Number 4. Be honest with your own failings and adopt a growth mindset. You're not going to win every round. You're statistically unlikely to go flawless the first time around. Taking every match as it comes and learning from your mistakes is how you become better. Having a bit of perspective helps to take the sting out of losing, and by extension, it helps you to reconcile with the unfortunate events much quicker. Now, I understand that all of what I've just said is very big picture stuff. What about the heat of the moment? How do I keep cool in the middle of games? That's surprisingly easy. Leave emotion at the door and focus on doing the best job you can possibly do. Don't worry about your place on the leaderboard. Don't worry about the result. Accept that not everything you do will go to plan. Accept the bad netcode and dodgy matchmaking. Before you load into every match, I'm going to repeat the same piece of advice I said for my How to Not Get Tilted video. Let it all go. Any feelings you develop should be about the game in front of you. Harness adrenaline. Channel frustration into measured, effective action. Use the energy to motivate you and guide you, but not influence you. You need to find a way to keep the emotionality separate. Too many people are influenced directly by their emotions. For a lot of people, being teabagged is a surefire way to set them off. This leads to the teabaggee making mistakes and getting more bags for the trouble. The teabaggers know this. That's why they do it. Being easily manipulated emotionally is how most people lose games. Getting frustrated or emotional about anything is the best way to jeopardize your team's hard work. Catching feelings towards the last few games in your card is a very, very bad idea. The best way to counter this is to program the following sentence into your brain. Everything I do is for my team. Everything I do is for my team. If you run off that modus operandi, you reframe every action in the context of your team and how you can serve the mission. And often just thinking about it puts you at a higher level than most. Good players are concerned with landing shots. Great players know that they won't all the time. They focus on the team. Everything I do is for my team. It's cheesy. It's probably badly worded. It's something a self-important content creator would say. But it works. And it will help you stay cool, which will help you go flawless. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. For my channel followers, please check out Brave Hero at the link below. And for Brave Heroes followers, please do the same, and I'm looking forward to having you over at my channel. I'm Ascended Nomad, and I'm your Crucible Doctor. See you in the next one. Cheers.